Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Luminosity Muse, a space for tarot, personal growth, astrology, and all things spiritual. If you stumbled upon this video, then this message is meant for you. This is a timeless collective reading that we're doing today, so that means that whenever you found this video, this reading, know that these messages are meant to find you at this time. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you like these types of readings, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and if anything speaks to you in the reading, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I would love to chat with you about this. And yeah, thank you so much for being here again. Now let's dive into the reading. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here again. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. For your core message, we have the World. Yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate. A job well done. And then we have Waning Moon. What do you need to release? Okay, so the World is usually about endings, and I'm getting the sense that a lot of you may have just finished a cycle, a story. You're at the edge or at the end of something. And it's interesting because this looks so freeing, and I just get this feeling that this is where you want to be. You want to be free. You want to be happy. You want to be in a place where you can be in joy and peace again, but it feels like there's a lot that you're holding on to this past cycle, whether this is a job or a past relationship. I even feel like, you know, this past maybe few months or whatever this cycle is for you, maybe you're holding on to a lot because there's a lot of things that didn't go your way, or you feel like you failed at something, or you feel like you've made mistakes. But what Spirit is saying is that it's time to let go of it. There are things that you needed to learn at this time, and you learned them, and this new chapter that's coming in for you, because the World is about endings, which means that there's always a new beginning, is going to help you get to this place where you're happier, where you feel like you're centered and yourself again. Because I feel that whatever that you've been holding on to, whatever didn't work out in this past cycle, has taken you out of alignment with yourself, and you just haven't felt like yourself. You've been doubting your own capabilities, and it's time to release it. It's time to get back into what you enjoy again. And I can further elaborate this. There's a lot of directions that this can go, and I'm feeling messages coming in, but it's probably we're probably going to get more messages that are more specific as we dive into the reading, but this is going to be the theme of your reading. So let's dive further into it. Your next card is the Seven of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And then we have isolation. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely, I'm even hearing the word imposter syndrome. I feel like really whatever has transpired in this last cycle or chapter for you has left you really doubting your own abilities and capabilities. I'm getting this vision of someone that maybe went into a job, or maybe they went back to school or something, and then they get into it and they're like, oh my God, can I really do this? Is this really what I want? And there's so much doubt that's coming through here. And because you're doubting your own abilities, you're having trouble figuring out where you can go in this next chapter. And to be honest, the Seven of Cups in a way is a blessing, but it's also a curse, because it's this idea that you are good at a lot of things, and maybe you have a lot of interest, but because everything feels so murky, and especially with this imposter syndrome, maybe something in this last chapter has just dampened your mood. Maybe you made like a big mistake at work, and again, that's just an example. There's many ways like that this can go, and because of that, you are left doubting your own abilities, and now you don't know what to choose or where to go next in this new direction, because you're questioning whether, yes, you want to do this, but at the same time, can you do it? And the thing is, like, look how free and how just fun-loving life is for this girl. She's happy. She's not doubting her path at all. And actually, that's really what's coming through, is that you're doubting your own path because you're doubting your own capabilities, and you're doubting whether you can do this or not. Like I said, it's imposter syndrome. And the thing that you're being asked to do right now is just to come back to yourself. Forget about whether you are capable of something or not. What is it that you want to do yourself out of all of this? If you had to choose, if you had to choose a favorite and you could only choose one, which one would you choose? Which one feels the most aligned to you? Don't worry about whether you're going to be good at it. Don't worry about the semantics right now. You're just being asked by Spirit, what is your path? Where do you want to actually go? And the rest will fall into place. Look, first, I understand imposter syndrome. I've felt it many times myself. And the thing with that is, you know, we all are beginners. And if this is you, if you did, like, let's say you just graduated, whether or not you did a career change, or whether you're just, you know, first time as a grad student outside of college, you're not going to be good in the beginning. It takes, you know, it takes time to learn things, but you will get there. You will get better at it. And eventually that imposter syndrome will go away as you become more confident and you learn your own processes and you learn your own way of doing things. You just have to give it time. You have to give it practice, and you have to give yourself grace that you're not going to be good in the beginning, because no one is, right? When you're learning something new, it's because you're learning, and it's because there's things that you don't know, and you don't know what you don't know. And I hope this is helping someone. I hope the message is making sense, but for you to truly decide and figure out and really hone in what is next for you and where your next steps are, and really trusting in your own path, that's something that you need to take time to be with yourself. And actually, I'm also getting this message that maybe some of you, maybe this past chapter has been just a lot of work. Maybe I'm getting this vision of a student. There must be some college grads in this video, because I'm getting this this vision of someone that's just been throughout the years, like maybe 2 jobs, and then going to school at the same time, and they're just go. You're being told by Spirit that you need to calm down. You need to slow down, because especially right now, if you are bombarded with so many choices that you can't trust yourself, you can't trust your own path, you can't even trust your own capabilities, you need to rest. You need to rest, rejuvenate, and then reflect. That's what's coming through, is you need to take this time alone. Do some self-care for sure, and that will help you figure out where you need to go next. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, so we have the Star, and this actually came up in reverse. I don't read this deck in reverse. I do read reversals, but this one specifically, it literally flipped out and twirled around when I shuffled it. So this is meant to be in reverse, and let me just have it upright so we can read it. Have faith that healing is in the forecast, and that's the Star. Okay, and we have 8 of Wands, light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. Okay, yeah. And then we have Justice is coming, the Witch. Okay, yes, definitely. Okay, so this Justice card really is telling me, and I'm actually going to read the book for this because I'm getting told that you guys need to hear something from there. And so that's what we're gonna do. But let me just convey the messages that I'm getting. So something is coming back around. It takes me back to that message earlier that I was saying about mistakes. Maybe there's something, and I don't even think this is a really big mistake. I feel like it's you. You feel like you've made this grand mistake and you're being really hard on yourself. And it just feels like you're blaming yourself for something that you shouldn't even be blaming yourself for. We're humans. We make mistakes and we're meant to learn from them. But whatever this is coming back around, and you're gonna have another opportunity to I guess to put it into place is what I'm getting. So the example I'm actually getting is, let's say you went in for a job interview and you were really close, but maybe you fumbled the last interview and you didn't get it. Maybe something of a very similar feel, and it'll actually feel like deja vu for some of you. Maybe a very similar position with a very similar company is going to come back around, and this time you're going to be able to do great with it because you've learned from your mistakes. And that's the main thing I think Spirit wants to convey in this reading, is that you have this opportunity to learn from your mistakes, and you're ready for it. You're meant to have this. You just need to let go of the doubts. You need to let go of the question, like being so hard on yourself and questioning yourself. And I really do feel like once you're able to release this, and once you're able to let go of your fears and doubts, it's gonna, like, things are gonna fall into place really, really fast. It's going to cascade. Like, oh my gosh, there's this time in my life where I think I moved, I had a relationship change in status. Basically, my life turned 180 around, and it happened in the span of 2 months. So what I'm trying to convey with this is that things can happen really fast, and they can happen within the span of a month or 2 months. And I think this is just something that's holding you back. And once you're able to let go of it, things will fall into place. And I do feel like you know exactly, you know your path. You know where you want to go, and you know where you want to be. You know who you are. You just need to stop being so hard on yourself, and again, give yourself grace. That message keeps coming up. I am not trying to repeat it because I have nothing else to say. It's just that it keeps getting told to me back and forth. So I really do feel like you guys need to hear that message. And as for this one, look, even if the star is reversed, it's great to have the star in a reading. This is all about hope, and it's actually like it comes after the Tower. I know this is not the Tower, this is the World, but the Tower is about endings also, and the star is about a new beginning. It's there for you. This new beginning is ready. You're on the precipice of it, but I feel like you're scared to go into it. And you're hearing this message right now to remind you, don't be scared. You know, this is a good thing, and you just need to remember that. You need to remember and embrace the beauty and the power of new beginnings again. Okay, so let me just, I know I said I was going to show you guys the Witch card. Let me read that to you. Okay, so the Witch, justice is coming. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same time, the same times 3. See, if a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you and your loved ones. I'm also getting the message that it could be just because it's the Justice card and it's reminding me of the Justice card in the tarot. If there were any discrepancies in terms of something like a legal document, that's gonna come back around, and it's going to come back in your favor. And I'm really getting the message that whatever this justice is that's coming back around, it's in your favor. So believe in that, and believe that things are going to work out for you. All right, I think that's all the messages that I'm getting here. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I really hope that this helps someone or helps you encourage in this new beginning that you're having. If you like this kind of content and you want to see more pick a card readings or other spiritual videos, please make sure you subscribe. It really helps out my channel. If you like this video, make sure you go ahead and like, and then leave me a comment what you thought or what you're going through right now. I'd love to have a chat with you, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.